Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over some prayer, like prayer power. There's going to be 3 verses, and you can look them all up in the Bible, or like on your phone or something. And if you guys are trying to find like lessons or trying to figure out how I find mine, just go on my phone, or I even watch stuff on YouTube, or just go on my phone and look up lessons in the Bible, and then like I scroll through and I find like a lesson that kind of makes sense, and I'll look up verses that kind of go with that lesson. Like, if it's forgiveness, and I look up verses in the Bible that talk about forgiveness, and that's how I find them. And so today was, I looked up powerful prayers, and it gave me these 3 verses right off the bat. So the first one is in Matthew. So Matthew has a lot of stuff, and like I said before, Matthew has a lot of red, so meaning Jesus talks a lot. And so this one right here is Matthew chapter 21 verses 22. It says, "In all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive." So and when he's talking about this, he's talking about believing, not just, like the now lay me down to sleep prayer. You're like, now lay me down to sleep, all that, you're saying it like 90 miles per hour. You're not really meaning it with your heart. So, and I figured that out after a while, because, when I used to say that prayer, I would like just try to do it as fast as possible, and I would actually make it a thing where, like, okay, let's try to do it faster than I did last night. And then I realized that I'm not actually saying it, I'm not even really sending it the message to God, because I'm just not putting my faith into Him. And when you're asking stuff for God, don't just be like, okay, bless me with a Bugatti, or this mansion, or the richest job. Sometimes here and there it's good to ask for stuff like that, but also ask for things like, help me be able to get people saved, help me to be able to understand what the preacher's telling me, or just things along that line. Help me understand, help bless me with wisdom. I can't remember who it was in the beginning of the Bible, and they asked God for wisdom. So things like that are the main things you want to be praying for. And of course, the first prayer is to ask Jesus to come to your heart. But the next one is in Mark. So just flip. Mark also has Jesus talking, and in this chapter he's got some things he says. But okay, so this one's Mark chapter 9 verse 29. And okay, it says, "And he said unto them, This kind can come forth by nothing, but by prayer and fasting." And basically saying that, nothing is going to come. It's good to kind of talk God, but if you're really, like I could be out right here and be like, just talking to God instead of talking to yourself or whatever. If you're really on something, you're really wanting something, or wanting something for somebody, you should really just pray about it, and not pray just once, not just pray for your meals, pray before you go to bed, pray when you get up, just pray when you feel like it, and pray as much as possible, because the more you pray, the more God's going to be like, okay, he actually does want this for that person, or he wants this for him, and he's done stuff for me. He's like, okay, you went out and knocked on doors and stuff like that and tried to get people saved. No matter if they denied you or not, you at least tried and you meant it. And so I might as well just go and bless him with that. He's really wanting this thing. He's really praying for it and stuff like that. But don't just pray for that one thing. Pray for multiple things. Things that are happening in the world. Things that are happening right now and stuff. And, real power can come out of that stuff. Miracles, praying. I remember watching this one movie just came out like a few years ago. I can't remember what it was called. And, her son went under the ice and he was like in a coma, but she believed so much in God, she was praying, all the time and stuff, uh, and it brought him back out of that coma, and he was healthy. He had no like mental problems or anything. He was healthy as anybody could be. I think he continued to play basketball and stuff, and so a lot of power can come out of there. And the next one is also in Mark. Just gotta flip a page or two. It'll be Mark chapter 11 verses 24. And this one's all Jesus saying this, so I'll read this. It says, "Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." And it's kind of going along with the other ones, you're praying on it, you desire it, you believe on God that you will receive this and that you will have it. And like I said, there's a lot of things, a lot of people pray for their vision back or something, or, a car, or for other people to be saved, or to protect them from this coronavirus and stuff like that. And, so I mean, if you don't know specifically what to pray on because this is your first time praying or something like that, go look up good prayers. Like if you're wanting to pray for your family, go look up prayers, good prayer for my family or something like that. Just it'll give you like certain. You'll go in Google, it'll give you like certain prayers, or there's even stuff they pray for in this Bible and stuff like that. It's all throughout the Bible. Jesus prayed. Matthew prayed, Mark prayed. They all pray and stuff to God, and Jesus when he died and stuff. So, it's good to pray, and it's not just to pray. Like I said, for your breakfast or lunch or your dinner. Like, I mean, if you got time, even praying and then like reading your Bible, or you're about to read your Bible, go and pray, or right before you go to bed, go ahead and pray. You close your eyes, you pray, and then you go to sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning before you get up and do anything else, pray, and then, because there's a lot of power in prayer. And I actually watched this one video. It's called "What Happens in the Unseen World When You Fast and When You Pray." And that's a really good video. He's got a lot more stuff than what I can tell you because I'm not as experienced, but I mean, I would go watch it. It's a very good video. I'm sure there'd be tons of videos on there. Just look it up on YouTube or whatever. It's a very good video, and you can look it up on Google and stuff like that as well. But there's also messages in here that talks about this like this. I mean, there's not just 3 verses just because I only read 3 of them, and there's tons of verses. There's tons that talk about praying. It's in Revelations, it's in, Exodus. I mean, there's tons of Moses prayed, Noah prayed. I mean, they all prayed. I mean, everybody who's ever existed has prayed to God. Unless, they're sinners and they don't believe on Him. But everybody who's ever believed on God has always prayed. Even Apostle Paul and all of them. So, because we're talking so much about prayer, thought I might as well start praying before I end the videos. And if you're curious how to pray or like what you should do, you should always close your eyes and bow your head. You can have your hands like this or whatever. You can just hold them like this or whatever. Main thing is just bow your head and close your eyes. And so I'm going to go and pray now in this video. So dear Lord Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, thank you for this video, thank you for helping me be able to make these videos and be able to send a message out to people, and please help whoever is watching this to be able to understand what I'm saying and to be able to spread news to other people, family or friends, and be able to get them saved as well. Please help protect everybody from the coronavirus, and thank you for everything you've done for us, and help us have more wisdom and help us have more faith and be able to do things more for you. And I love you, Lord, in Jesus' name, amen. Alright, so I hope you guys all have a great day and a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and take it easy.